Okay, let's see this then. I like where you're starting out. I do this quite a lot too on this map. Now that you know they have a widow and she's over there, you can go left side, climb over the wall, and just attack her. And if it goes wrong, you can always TP back, that's no issue.
BOOP.
Thank you, Lyko. Take your time with your shots. Yeah, there we go. Remember, you can aim. You have time. If you hit those headshots, it's more worth it than a body. No, don't be confused. You did use your ears, so that's good. We know you have those now. You left way too quick. The only Kiri looked at you there, and you could have stayed there, to be honest. Oh, go behind the little room bit. That's also fine since the Kiri got the first hit. I wouldn't push right now. Nice headshot, but like, I'm pretty sure I heard that Juno dying. You saw she was aiming for the Freya. No, never mind, you couldn't have heard anything. That was just her death noise. Yeah, just regroup here. Good. You can contest her. Again, take her time. She's not looking. You don't have to stress. Your aim is very flickety. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, you are... I feel like you're flicking a lot, which is pretty unhealthy for Kiriko. Maybe try lowering your sense, to be honest. Because it looks like this. This is what it looks like. As if you're stressing each time you start clicking your mouse button. Try lowering your sense by, I don't know, like 1. Might feel a bit weird. That Kitsu was good. And you comboed with the Bastion turret, which was also good. Get closer. Get closer. No, don't back up from her. Get closer. Yes, yes, yes. Press W. Press W. Press W. See, you can land shots if you just press W. You wouldn't be able to hit that. Just shoot. Here, ETP away. Did the other guy die? No. You saw that the Freya was right next to you, but you forgot about her, maybe? Just keep a mental note of who's still alive. I mean, she dies anyway, but... Oh well.
I don't give up that easily.
Okay, you don't have Kitsu. A bit unfortunate. Your Bastion doesn't get anything. Yeah, your Juno kinda threw that fight. You have to focus on healing here. You can't go off and flank right now. No, Juno's dead, you're the only support. So though you stop. I know you want a DPS really badly, but you need to look at your team right now. Look at your Ram. Look at your Ram. He's taking most damage. Your Juno is taking care of the other guy. You might have wanted to look at the Bastion when the Ram was attacking him too. Nice Suzu. Again, don't panic. She's not looking at you. You're really panicking when you aim. Honestly, turning down the sense might help you quite a bit with your kunais. But another thing is just try and Just try and get close. You could have like climbed up to that widow and hit her twice on the head. As soon as you get close to the widow, she's gonna panic. She's gonna go, oh shit, there's a Kiriko right next to me. I want you to climb up. Climb up on the left. Unless you get ult here. And I want you to get ult quickly and press Q. Okay, you're ram dead. I would have Suzu'd him. You could have. Look above you. There's a Hanzo. Yep, there it is. I would not get close to that. Now this is a one fight I personally wouldn't take, but you do in fact win that, so that's good on you. Yeah, nice. Good flank. You got 2. You don't have to get more here. Nice. That was good. It kind of wasted June a lot, but that's fine. Better than, Wait, since when did they add this? I just realized. Yeah, you're doing good though. Even stat-wise. Oh. Yeah, just grab that health pack. Keep peeking. Keep peeking. I know they know you're there, but it's better to do damage and like heal yourself. Plus you have very quick spawn out of the thing though. Okay, next time the Bastion turrets, I wouldn't have Kitsune there. I was gonna say, Kitsune next when the Bastion turrets, because that's when he's gonna get a shit ton of damage. And here is turreting, but now he's dead. They had simply more space. They also were at the end of that Kitsune. Now, Kitsunes, to be fair with their placement, they're a little bit rough sometimes. Is this where they backed up already? Yeah, I think so. I like the fact that you placed it right next to the corner. But yeah, like, this is where the Kitsune ends, and this is their team. If your Ram would have pushed up here, then it's maybe a little bit better, but they pressed Q on the Deadeye, so I wouldn't expect him to live that. Yeah, no. They also use Nano though, so that's a fine trade, I think, because you only use Kitsune there. Right? Yeah. No, you also use Freya ult. My bad. Nice, good damage. You could have TP'd to her, you could have Suzu'd there. Either would have worked. You didn't have to wake him there. He could have slept a little. Good heals on the judo. I like your target priority. You should have also Suzu'd the Ram there, but it's fine. Doesn't die for that. You nearly die there. I would climb up. Okay, here I would literally just climb up this and try to poke them from the back. Although there isn't actually anyone close here. You could still poke the Freya, which will be annoying for her. Again, the Ana is gonna back up right now. What the fuck is happening here? Damn. Anyways, yeah, the closer you get to this Ana, the easier she's gonna be hit. The thing about Freya is I don't like taking fights with Freya purely because of her, like, delay of damage, which is quite annoying, and she is also a lot of damage in that delay. So I personally wouldn't go after the Freya, but you could definitely go after the Ana over there. She might die. And if she doesn't, she would have died to you if you were up there. Okay, nice. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep throwing kunais. Yep, healing's fine. But so throw kunais in between. Hello, Kahiron, how are you? You can't TP out of the sleep perk, so could have just taken that. Okay, that's a lot. That's a good. Yes, that's fine. Healed in between sometimes. You Kitsune, Kitsune, thank you. Good Kitsu. Again, you're just shooting tank. And although, yes, he is pressing Q, you could go for one of the supports instead and kill him. Or kill the Ana, kill the Kiri. I mean, I would personally go for the Ana because she's just like, she's just standing here up in the open. She's not close to a corner like this or anything. The Kiri's a little bit more hidden, so she'd be hard to kill. But you could definitely try sniping the Ana from here. I mean, look, I can clearly see you from over here. The Venture did just pull ult, so I'm gonna guess you died to this. Oh no, you actually killed her. Nice. Look at the Ana, look at the Ana. Try to weave. I know it's confusing. Or if you're planning on only healing, then you can also just sit up on the high ground where they're less likely to hit you. You can just unpeak and repeak for the heals. You should lose this here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you do.
No, well, maybe.
Okay, now one thing I like doing on this map is actually not setting up. Well, you're just kind of playing on the right side over here.
What's up?
I like to give them a false sense of security and then attack them from behind. So if you stay right side and then climb up, if you, oh, maybe you're seeing it. Maybe you're seeing it. Oh no, you're not. Nearly the right idea. Nearly. You would have went over this wall and just attacked them from behind. Like, yes, sometimes your team does back up and you're fucked, but you can generally walk into here and get close enough to your team. So it's not a massive issue, especially when they're all bunched up like this. Another thing you could have also done was just sit in one of these like areas over here and just crouched. But they sometimes hear you when you do that. Another thing you could have done over here like this and attack them if they went high ground, but they didn't, so that's fine. One last thing you could have done was just sit over here and just spam. But your tank isn't holding that corner, which isn't nice for you. But yeah, there's a lot of ways to start off this map. Kinda depends what the tank is doing, and they're just pressing S right now, so that's not good for you. Oh, you do actually go flank. Exactly the way I want you to. Again, calm down. Okay, I can tell you exactly why you you failed that fight. You did get close. You did get nice and close. That's a positive. But you panicked. You threw your kunai way too early. You didn't have your crosshair on him. And you just needed to calm down. He wasn't looking at you. There's no need to panic. As soon as he starts looking at you, that's when you can panic, okay? But you could have also went for the, Did she die? Oh, she did die. Okay, never mind then. I'm just being dumb. Shoot. Your mate was full there. There wasn't really any reason to heal her. Yes, you do pre-heal as Kiriko, but it's not as much as you might need. Like, think about it. Ooh, nice headshot. Come on, land the last one. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, to be fair, Freya and Juno are quite hard to get the shot on. Heal in between. Heal your Ram in between because he's gonna lose that fight if you don't heal him. You whipped your Stuzu, but that's fine, it happens. That would have landed if the payload wasn't a barrel. Nice shot. Yeah, that's fine. You're just healing right now. I mean, that's fine, just spam a bit more. And you don't have to sit this far back. You can go flanking. You see how their other Kiri is like next to you now? You can be contesting her from a lot closer by. You could have also went behind these cars over here originally and like peeked out once they started pushing. That requires setup, so I tend to not think about it. But yeah, you could have contested that carry on the left. This high ground's pretty decent. I wouldn't try peeking both the Hanzo and the Yana at the same time there though. You can see the Ana, just go for the Yana. You're panicking, the Pharaoh's shooting at you, that's okay though. Again, you're pressing S when you're shooting, which is not good for Kiri. Unless they're actively walking towards you like that. Like this I can understand you pressing S for because he was punching you, but you should be ideally pressing W when you're walking up on squishies. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. You can hear the hands of the shooting at you. Don't contest that. It's a bad fight for you to take. You could go above and then... Okay, now the Reaper's there. What you could have done was very quickly just move over here and just shoot them from behind. Another thing, you could have went up to this high ground and then shot them from up here. Though I find it a bit harder to heal from up here. This is also a fairly decent spot, but I don't like shooting from high ground with Kiri. In here is also pretty decent. Gives you space to unpeak from spam, which might be helpful with the Hanzo, but depends if he puts his Sonic on you or not. You don't want to be in front of your tank. Okay, good. No one gets damaged by your dragon. You go for the health pack. Good. Again, focus squishies. Look at the bastion. Remember you have a ram? Yep. He's dead. Yeah, so you just kind of forgot that your ram existed. You you just pinpointed on that bastion there, and that's what got your team killed. Like, I think your bastion was full by the time I said that. The Reaper raped away. He's pretty full. No, by the time I would have got this bastion to have... You missed a lot of your heals there. I mean, it happens, but like... You know he's fighting the ram, but you start... I forget the word. Just looking at your bastion here and the Reaper. But he's fighting against Free. And although you could theoretically say, that he might not live this anyway, even with heals. Your Mei is coming back, which could woo him and make him survive. It's varied, but you should ideally get this Bastion healed a bit quicker and then instantly switch back to the thing. You just gotta keep tabs on your, Juno, because the Juno is right now dead, so you're the only support. So you can either Kitsune to make up for a lack of support, which you don't have it, so that's fine. Or you can also just stick to doing one thing, which is healing. That is fine with Kiri sometimes, you just gotta know the right moments. Again, you missed a lot of your heals there. You should have looked at your tank a bit quicker. I think you could have actually TP'd there. Let me see. Yeah, you could have TP'd to your Mei. You could have also TP'd to your Juno at that point. Because you do have it. It's unfortunate, but you gotta look behind you a little bit more. I also sometimes do that. When people come out from spawn, I forget they exist. They have Kitsune here, so I want you to Kitsune as soon as the Bastion starts forming. Or when the team pushes to a decent spot. TP out of spawn. I don't know what your team is doing right now, but TP, thank you. I would have helped the Bastion there though, because he was alone. The Ram was okay because he had the Juno there. Good headshot though. They also wasted all, but now you're down a support, so you have to keep in mind that you're healing now. Your main priority is healing. Reap kunais when you can, but that doesn't mean solo heal. That's a good Kitsune. I like the Kitsu. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. We didn't really need the Suzu there, but it was fine because it was the end of the fight. Nice headshots. Thank you for the hydrate. You could set up on the high ground again, like the Reaper is right now. That's a good Juno ult. Unfortunately, they're kind of backed up right now. Can't make much of it. When I get closer to that Kiri, don't be scared of the Kiri. You have the same exact things as their Kiri, and if she's already used Suzu, then you have a 1-up on her. Sure, you sometimes lose a Kiri battle, but it's whatever. It happens. Luckily no one died to that Hanzo ult. You're fine to stay here. You're fine to stay here. Don't TP. Don't move back in. There's a Reaper there still. He's shooting you now. The tank is very distracted by him. You can hear the Kiri behind you. She's probably TP'd by now. Okay, no, she did die, but you traded. Unfortunately, your whole team dies there, I'm pretty sure. I think you were just too close to the front line. Like, your Ram backed up, and you're basically in their face. At this point, I would have TP'd. I would have given up on the Ram immediately as soon as I heard the nano, and I would have TP'd back to my teammates. Tried to get away. If the Juno was smart, she would have placed a ring. She doesn't, though. Maybe she doesn't have it, but it's whatever. And I think they'd win that without a contest there at the end. Yeah, no, the Juno completely backed up. Well, your main points, you play a little bit to the front too much sometimes whenever you're playing with the tank. You do have some points where you just focus in on one thing, and you should think about flanking a little bit more. Or just taking high ground. Because especially here at the end on this point, this little high ground is so strong. Like, no one's on here. The only one that can really contest you is this Hanzo, and maybe a Kiriko if she feels like it. But genuinely, just shooting from up here is so annoying to enemies. You most likely won't die unless the Hanzo hits a headshot, because you have 2 OP abilities that can just cleanse you, make you safe, physically. and mentally. Well, bye bye.